In a vast landscape full of adventurers, you are now listening to the world of chaotic amateurs.
Welcome to Chaotic Amateurs, the internet's #1 D&D 5e Let's Play podcast. I'm your host for this episode here, Alex. To my right, I have
Dash is Thrak.
Bentley Michaels is Riff.
Rhett as Zephyrus.
For this episode, I'll be Caleb playing Scory.
Milo is Ball.
And last we left our adventurers, they had just escaped from the hold with the help of the planar mage, Julia. Landing on one of her secret hidden away islands, they bedded down for the night to get some rest. But before that happened, Mr. Scory was casting the bones and the runes to tell Zephyrus what his future might hold.
Gross.
Ruined it.
Fucking idiot.
Damn it! Every time.
Oh, boy.
So, as the night is waning into the further part of the night,
We're
later
doing
evening.
really good with words so far. As the night goes into more night.
more night, even nightier than before.
I'll take it from here.
Thank you,
I'll take it from
Scory.
here, yeah.
Episode title, Nightier Than Before.
Scory...
All right, you voodoo sorceress.
Scory motions for the pipe. You oblige. People on listening don't know that you just handed me something symbolically.
Zephyrus hands over the pipe to
There we go. We
Scory.
got a narrator. Yeah.
Gently, if not
Gingerly.
gingerly.
Got the clammy hands.
Yeah. Why is it so wet? And he takes a long puff off of it, and without exhaling first, he starts to speak the words, and then that's when the smoke kind of seeps out. And he says, "It seems you have a warning."
Oh, you gotta do it with smoky voice, though. Like you're exhaling the smoke.
A warning. Sorry. That was my real voice. I tried to change it because people don't take me seriously. So anyway, a warning. It would seem that you're in the winter of your spiritual life, and it's likely that you're not going to make any positive accomplishments at this time.
Damn.
And
Thrakus hears this and goes, damn.
he wakes up and rolls over.
Yeah, that is cold.
Cold.
Well, it is winter.
Yeah.
Of my spirit.
And it seems that you need to focus on controlling your emotions. I don't know what this means, but it doesn't sound good. And I think I'm going to find another party. So,
No, actually, that's...
I happened to roll up a new character that I really like.
yeah. So here are the words I want you to leave with. Messenger. Stand still and withdrawal. Withdrawal. Not withdrawal.
Withdrawal?
Withdrawal.
Withdraw?
With drow?
Yeah, that's the one.
Ooh, withdraw.
And protection. And he quickly scoops up his runes and his bones and puts them back in his bag.
And Zephyrus takes back the pipe and, used to the world of cryptic messages and omens, puffs on his pipe while he falls asleep and mulls over the meaning of the message.
Scory passes out. stoned out of his mind.
I think we all go to sleep, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If I can get a perception check from somebody, just as kind of a one perception check for the night.
I'll be able to look around and stuff, so I'll do perception. 17.
So ball, you're taking the perception. Perfect. 17. So night goes on. There's some clouds in the sky, but is a fairly calm night sky. You hear the sound of the waves crashing. You hear the sound of some people snoring, but the night is quiet. And it goes on up until the next morning.
So in my shutdown mode, I want to be kind of looking in the direction of I forgot her name.
Julia, yeah. And it just looks like
wanna-
she's passed out, just kind of up against a tree.
Yeah, and as soon as I see her wake up, I want to reactivate, I guess.
Reactivate?
Yeah, because I'm just in shutdown mode, sleep mode.
Gotcha. So in the morning you want to talk.
He
to
jiggles
Julia.
the mouse,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, he jiggles the mouse.
So yeah, most of you guys wake up early the next morning. Julia's still asleep. She said, she hasn't slept in 3-4 days. So she's the last to wake up. But there's still food in the little chest that she had left. Breakfast can be prepared. Strix begins kind of scavenging for some things.
Riff
out
is going
in
to
the
prepare
forest.
some breakfast. Riff likes to cook.
Yeah. All right. How are you going to cook? Are you going to make a fire?
Yeah, I'm going to make a fire. Got that, I'm assuming there's maybe a cast iron happening, just a big old...
Yeah, you just always keep a cast iron pan.
No,
pan in
I thought with Julia's supplies.
Julia's
or
stuff
whatever.
is just the supplies. So there's
gotcha.
Things that keep. There's cheese and bread in there. I guess not things that keep, but there's.
Then I do none of that.
But kind of Strix as they go out in the morning and grab some things. They grab some berries. They grab some different things that might go well in making a meal.
I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna pray to my God,
Okay.
Lord. Say the usual things like, bless my axe so I may fell my enemies, my God. And then I'm gonna work out.
Okay.
Can I find a log to bench press and do some
Easily.
push-ups?
Yep.
I'm gonna do that stuff. Do I get any bonuses for that?
Yeah. Plus 2 to attack, plus 2 to damage, and you get 3 attacks in a turn.
Nice, thank you. Wow, that's so cool.
When you finish, though, it tires you out, and that goes away. Yeah. If only you were
was
attacked
too
while working
easy.
out.
Yeah.
He just swings the log.
Yeah. So I'll work out, and then I'm also gonna swing my axe into some trees.
Okay.
And once I see
Just really, work it out.
once I see him working out, I'm going to start doing my forms and my monk stuff.
Yeah.
Because
There's kind of a
because I
collection
really
of
want him to
rocks.
think I'm an equal fighter.
Mhm. Yeah, there's this stone kind of outcropping near this clearing, and you are just kind of nimbly jumping from each one, holding that pose. If someone were to see you, the morning sun just behind you is
Oh,
just your
sick.
silhouette.
That's cool.
Looks great.
Can you-
Anything for the morning?
I press the digitation on my clothes, make sure they're clean, and I try my best to ignore them both.
All right.
I eat some food with Willem.
Willem kind of gets woken up. It's like, oh yeah, it's quite the adventure we're having.
Well, that it is. I cannot believe we have been there and back again. I'm excited to hopefully get going on to the Kingdom of Usma.
Yeah. A bed sounds like it would be great.
Long
Great
overdue, my
thing.
friend. You deserve a feather mattress.
Yes. Thank you. Scory.
How long of a trek is it down to the beach from?
It's close.
Okay.
A few hundred feet. If
yeah,
that.
he would go down to the beach and sit and just kind of pray over his bones and just kind of commune with the gods and
Yeah. He takes some time
listen to the ocean.
meditate, listen to the ocean. A number of kind of little sea creatures that come and just kind of look at you, just interested in the new life that might be on the island. Crab similar to the one you turned into kind of comes up to
Does
you.
it have a knife?
It does not have a knife.
Okay.
No, surprisingly, and just kind of clicks its little claws at you before scurrying along.
I back at it.
He loves it. You get a sense that he is just enthralled with the clicking. Ball.
Yeah, as I see everybody else kind of start to wake up, I pull out my cards and start writing my glyphs in them to prepare my spells for the day.
Perfect.
And I also grab my jug and I infuse it with wine.
Fantastic. Very nice.
And
yes, Corey, if you need to prepare any spells for the day, this would be the time to do that.
And I'll go down to where Zephyrus is and bring my jug.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Zephyrus, you like wine? You like wine in the morning?
Well, who does not like wine in the morning, Mr. Ball?
Give me your jug, or give me your glass, and I'll fill it up for you.
Well, absolutely. Let me just dig around in here, and I dump out my water skin. And I hold it out to you.
Yeah, and I just fill it right to the brim with wine.
Nice. Fantastic.
Mr. Ball, have you been carrying around this fine red through the prison and back? I mean, this just seems a marvelous feat, if I do say so.
Oh, I just have the ability to create things, and one of the things I can create is this jug, and today I decided to do wine for you.
Wine for me? Mr. Ball, I am flattered. I do not think that I should be enjoying this wine alone, though. It seems a crime.
Willem's kind of got his little cup as well, is pouring him. Says, Ball, thank you so much. This is really making the morning.
Yes, it is, Ball. That is really something. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. You need a favor, you just ask me. I'll be there for you, friend.
Excellent.
All right. So you guys take some time in the morning, training, meditating, the first kind of normal morning you've had for a little bit. You hear Julia wake up in the morning and she starts stirring, kind of grabbing some things. Grab some food and says, "Oh yeah, that's right. I was in a prison. Whoa, this is an out-of-body experience. How is everyone doing?"
Well, Julia, Mr. Ball over here has shown us the ability to just make wine out of magical jugs. So if you'd like a cup...
you've got an alchemy jug.
Yes, yeah.
Fantastic.
Would you like a glass?
Sure, yeah, that'd be great. I once had one of these that was stuck on mayonnaise.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That's the worst when that happens.
It was garbage.
Did you know he had that?
It's one of the things artificers can have, yeah. Takes a glass of wine.
It's
says,
the mayo
thank you very much. It's been quite a few days. I thank you for your help. It has been it was needed. I mean, with all that chaos happening, I don't think there was another time that I would have been able to get out of there.
Well, we all seem to find ourselves in a precarious situation there where maybe we shouldn't have been in it. Obviously, we were all arrested for not good reasons. And why were you
all arrested?
I was curious about why you were arrested.
I apparently was trespassing in the Mage's Tower. I don't know how I got there, but I just was there, and they came and countered all of my magical spells. They dispelled all the stuff that I tried to, combat them with, and they sent me to the hold, to the prison. I don't know how I even ended up there.
Were you trying to travel somewhere else when you ended up there?
No, the last thing I remember, I was doing research. I was in the elemental chaos somewhere, just outside the city of Brass. I was meeting with somebody that had some books. That's where I'll head next. I don't know really what's going on, and they're the last person I can remember, so perhaps they can shed some light on it.
Now, it was awfully impressive, that bit of magicry that you used to spring us from the joint.
Yes.
Now, I'm curious as to what predicament you might have found yourself in had we not found your possessions for you, or perhaps left you to the devices of the Warforged. What would they have done to you had they caught you in that pandemonium?
Oh, I have no idea. I don't know who these Warforged are. I've never met the mages that imprisoned me.
Were you familiar with the magics that helped operate the prison, such as the weird curvy wall apparatus or the glowing orb behind the glass wall?
Yeah, so when I came in, that kind of basement section
Yes, that's the one.
looked like there was, the wall was an interdimensional passage. One way, though. You can only get in. There was no escape, as far as I could tell. With the proper magics, probably. But...
Oh, so
Yeah.
that is how they transport their prisoners into the prison.
Yes, most likely there's an entrance somewhere on the material plane they have access to, and they can just shunt prisoners into the hold. The crystal I saw most likely gives the dimension its rigidity, its
Stability?
Yeah. If you were to get rid of that, I'm sure the whole place would fall apart. As far as I could tell, it was a fairly large plane. Whoever created it was powerful.
Well, how long could we have walked through the trees before we met the edge?
Oh, I did that before you all got there. If you follow into the forest, it just curves back around. It's apparently a small sphere,
Most dubious prison.
and as far as I could tell, there was another plane on top of it. Most likely that the whoever was in control of it could access. They could access.
I saw.
Oh, sorry. What did you need something?
No. I was sitting there, relaxing, meditating,
Mm-hmm.
and I went to like a different, like I could see through the walls, I could see the Warforged, and then like I talked to him telepathically, and then I blew his brain out. But I saw like something different.
Like you saw the other plane.
Yeah, I guess.
Interesting.
While I was sitting there meditating, it was
Just through sheer force of will, you could perceive the plane.
I guess. I don't know. I was just sitting there relaxing because I was like, my masters always tell me my brain works too fast, and I talk too much, and I go too fast. And so you got to meditate. Riff, meditate. Did you meditate today? Probably not. Probably forgot.
Well, that's a powerful skill to have. I myself,
So then that's what happened. Like I started meditating, and then
and you saw the plane. That's
very exciting.
yeah.
Now,
I
I am pumped up right now.
Julia,
huh.
I am interested in the masters of such powers. I mean, who can craft planes to their will such as that to create areas where they can house hundreds of people at a time?
As long as you have the power to do so, the correct spells, anyone's able to do it.
Am I able to do it?
If you have the correct spells and the powerful artifacts, I'm sure you'd be able to. It's just a matter of study.
So I'm noticing a through line here. I've never encountered so much interplanar travel and mention of dimensions and things like that. But the thing that got us in prison was this guy named Morgan. And he had a rod that apparently might have had some sort of power, because Strix, you can maybe enlighten the conversation.
Yeah, Morgan, he was the inn owner.
Yeah, the inn itself would change locations.
He had a magical mansion that could go from location to location.
And Julia, does this sound like anything you've heard of?
Yes, no. I mean, it's not a spell I personally have ever bothered to learn. It stays in the same plane. It can't move beyond planes, so I have no use for it. But it's
Do you know
something that
anything
can
of
be
this
learned.
this object that he has, or have you heard of Morgan?
I've not heard of an inn owner Morgan, no. A traveling inn, not specifically. I've heard different tales of them. It's a good matter of fact for a mage or a wizard to
I went to the
keep
mountains
their-
once.
Yeah, so yes.
Just saying.
If you have a base of operation, if you have a place that you want to stay safe in, it's good to be able to move that place. For me, I just move wherever I want to. I just
must be nice.
That freedom
It
is a good
is.
word.
Pretty cool power.
It's fantastic.
So, does
I live
anyone
for it.
here remember specifically what it was he grabbed? Because what I saw him grab was a bottle,
Yeah, he grabbed himself a bottle of his finest red from his cellar.
but apparently that
Didn't
was a
we-
ruse.
Didn't we? I thought you said that. Like once we came out of
yeah.
whatever the thing, like we
So you
actually
do have
remembered
kinda
what he
these-
saw.
You have these two competing memories.
Okay,
Of one of him grabbing a bottle, and saying that you had to protect the place, and then one once that enchantment fell off, that your memory of the actual event came in, and
the
he
rod.
had a black metal rod,
Right.
and had
Okay.
cast some sort of spell on you.
So, does anybody remember what it looked like? Anything?
I'll roll a history check.
History check.
Yes.
You're trying to recall what it looked like.
Well, I'm
or-
assuming my bud just said, "Does anyone remember what it looked like?" And I go,
Mind Palace.
Yep.
Yeah, I do the same.
Yeah. Go ahead.
17.
17. And Ball.
23.
23. So you guys kind of work together to draw out a sketch of the item, and looking at it, it's a good representation. You all like, yeah, that's what it is. It's kind of this, 2.5 foot long black metal kind of charred rod. At the end of it, it flares out in kind of 4 places, and had a small. Some like a crystal or a gem, something that was a little opaque at the end of it.
And I remember this just seconds after him.
Yeah. Well, you the
guys
two of
work
you work
together.
together to kind of
We shared information back and forth.
Yeah.
Oh,
So he
teamwork.
remembered some of the parts. He's drawing it with his calligraphy
And then I
supplies.
randomly go like, "Oh!" And then it had a thing over that had the ball and the.
Now, that seems awfully remarkably similar to that copper pitchfork that you were so interested in back in the other.
So
in
she
the
kind of
hold.
takes a look at it, to try and identify what it might be. Says, no, this is very different. This is could be
mean the way it looks.
a few things. The copper rod is just a
I think
piece
you're
of copper I
confusing looks
found.
and action of what it does.
Yes.
It needs to be attuned to a certain plane, and then I can cast my spell. I can cast plane shift to be able to go to that plane. This rod, I am sure, has a purpose. It is enchanted in some way, but it's not something I've seen before.
Well,
I would take it to an arcane school. Take this, this image. Let them know. They may be able to research if it's a known artifact.
Here's the problem: we don't have it. Morgan has it,
But the sketch. You said
and
take the
right,
sketch.
right. But
And who is this Morgan? This Morgan imprisoned you, or
so
Well, no, he gave me 25 gold to watch over the place, and then the Warforged and the mages swarmed in and
Didn't you
abducted
become
us.
the owner?
Well, I became the owner in all but legality.
Ah.
Yes.
they,
Yeah, he was in charge.
the apparently the Warforged or the mages, I don't know who it is, but they're after this artifact.
I see.
That's the reason we were in prison. They thought we had it or had some knowledge of it. So
I see. So Morgan used you as a bit of a distraction.
A decoy, yes.
I see. And you're trying to get
Or-
back at them, or
otherwise known as the Patsy.
Patsy. Yes.
Yes, I have made an extraordinary patsy in my day. Unfortunately,
They used to call you Patsy Pants.
I may have let the Warforged believe that I was the owner and knew about the object in question, which of course did not strengthen our case against.
And then to be fair, we killed like 3 or 4 of them or something like that.
We did lend them an effort.
I got my
to-
chucks and ripped them apart.
That's right.
That's true.
My
And
chucks.
that's and that's the
Those are yours?
Well,
You've pledged
Riff said
them.
that they were in my service, right?
Oh.
If ever needed.
Oh, well, look at you being clever with wordplay over there.
Well, somebody that can see multiple planes is a good ally to have.
That is true.
Well, perhaps, Julia, you can take us onward the direction that we were hoping to go.
Yes, you were wanting to go to Usama, the
Ooh.
school there.
That's
Mhm.
right.
I can.
What's but I mean, not to derail this whole let's travel montage that we're about to do, but Riff, it pops into Riff's head. So what's the deal with the plane?
Which plane?
The one that I was seeing, the one you were talking about. Them
Right. So I could sense it a little bit. There was a separate plane on top of the one we were in.
Yeah.
It looked like you. Well, what was it you were able to discern? What was different?
like I could like see through stuff. I could see through the
stuff.
walls. Like I was like seeing through the wall. Like I could see the office of the bozo, and like he was like pushing levers, and then he went through a secret door.
I see.
And if I'm doing a little bit of metaing, like no one seemed to realize that I was around.
So you must have kind of slipped in between those two planes.
Ooh, pocket dimension.
If you couldn't see the door, but you could see both planes at the same time, I would imagine the second plane, the doors don't exist. That you could walk freely. It is probably the plane in which the mages themselves would walk through, or perhaps the warden.
That's how they do.
Were
Yeah.
there mages there while we were in the hold?
I when I was there, I never saw any
Don't
of the mages.
remember.
Are we able to travel with him in this plane? In this in between?
I'm not sure. It would take some powerful magic to do so. I'm not even sure how a child would be able to do that.
Oh, it's so cool.
Well, I am curious again. What are these mages after? I mean, creating a prison to store their people like this. I mean, obviously we were in their way. We are quite the band of adventurers.
Yep.
Now, I am stuck wondering what powerful mages that can create planes and walk through doors want with whatever's happening in the kingdom of Usma.
Yeah, can someone tell me the politics, please? Because I'm a little... I don't know why there's a war.
Yeah, I need a economic breakdown of those bitches.
Julia doesn't know quite a bit, and I'm trying to think.
Does
If somebody wants to give me a
anybody here-
history check.
I mean, I could try, but I doubt I would. I would.
I could probably tell you something. I'm done with my workout.
Plus, you've been fighting in the war for years
Yes,
now,
this is true.
decades.
Yes, a long time. Can I roll a history check to see like what I would know as to like why? Okay.
If you need some
And
help,
in any of the info that I've given you, you know all of that
Yeah,
stuff.
why were you
if you
quiet
need
this
some
whole time?
things, a little bit of help remembering, I can offer you my card. Kind of
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So
tap
you
your
get-
card. Tap
I'll
my card.
take it. What does that give me?
You get a D4.
Does that stack?
Guidance?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Dang.
Yeah, any benefit you get from the same spell won't ever stack.
Is it
So
a
that's an
cantrip for you?
11.
An 11? You know the basics of the war. I mean, you were a soldier in it. The socio-economic, political...
Wolf wouldn't know anyway.
You know, that didn't concern you very much.
He's like, well,
You-
poverty was reaching its height 3 years before the first sword was swung.
You know the Kingdom of Usama, in its time, has tried to invade the South. The South has always been controlled by the mages. They control a large area of the South, and the few cities and organizations down there have some sort of partnership with the mages. They provide them something, and the city gets their protection.
Yes, I know all about the war.
Yeah.
But Usama is the
Mages
aggressors.
bad. I kill mages.
But
So-
Usama are the aggressors in the scenario. Is that right?
I don't know how to answer that.
I mean, you would, as a soldier of the Usama Kingdom, you would never say that the aggressors are taking anything.
No,
a big kind of point of conflict is the town of Timber Ridge, which is the only town the Usama Kingdom has ever been able to trade with. They've wanted to expand more and create it into a large port city, but have not been able to because of the mages. Whenever they have tried to take more land from the mages, their soldiers have gotten lost, gotten trapped in places, and have never been able to actually come face to face with the mages. They have always used magic to trick the forces into, just wasting their time, sometimes for like years. up until about a year and a half ago, when the king started to enact a plan. They used holy warriors, they used mages, sorcerers, and the army to begin setting up different sort of defenses against the mage's magic. They then use that to destroy the illusions of the mages to the south and their region. And that's where the war started. You specifically were there, to set up some scrying towers in the mountains to the north of there, because that's what separates the two regions. And then when the war happened, that's when the bulk of the Warforged came out and was actually opposing the soldiers and army of Usama.
Sounds baller.
Sounds like they'd always been tricked for the past 500 years.
That's so fucking cool.
But this last year and a half, and really recently, has been this shift in the kingdom being able to take out a lot of the grounds, a lot of the territory of the mages.
Okay. I relay most of that to you.
Yeah.
It's surprisingly articulate.
I don't think about this in a lot.
So mages bad. I kill mages and Warforged. Usama good.
I sort of distanced myself from him a little bit just because I had the, if the mages can see on that realm or whatever, I don't know. It weirds me out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, nobody from the kingdom of Usama would have imprisoned us against our will. So do with that information what you will, but it clearly seems as though there are some good people in the war and some bad people in the war. Now, before we were abducted and imprisoned against our will, we were headed to the kingdom of Usama, which, if we're done with the history lesson, perhaps we can get on our way.
Well, I just want to rewind just a little bit. Julia, you mentioned that you were in a tower of the mages. Yeah, I'm serious.
I was in. It looked like a chamber that they, their main tower. Most mages have towers. Most wizards have towers. I don't know how I got there.
Well, do you have a tower, Julia?
Maybe.
Oh, come now.
It's not ready. It's not complete yet.
And you go between different planes and
yes,
things. Was this tower on our plane or was it on another plane? Could you recognize that?
I didn't spend a lot of time there, but as far as I could tell, it was on the material plane, yeah.
Well, I mean, you could tell you were home on the material plane by swinging a switch through the air. Surely you knew where you were.
Yeah, my best guess. I don't like to give, to give facts if I don't know they're backed up, but I believe that whatever tower they have is on the material plane.
Well, that is where you and I differ. Facts are freely given and freely taken in my world.
And I don't want to say that the prison was in any way... I didn't like being there, but expertly crafted. I would like to study it someday.
Well, if you
game respects game.
Need help, we will take you back there one of these days.
I might take you up on that.
So, traveling montage, or?
I'm ready.
You guys are ready? You have everything you need?
Today is a good day for someone else to die.
I thought we'd all sing.
All right. So she
if you
pulls
kept on,
out
I would have done a melody
from the chest that she has some chalks and incense, and begins kind of inscribing onto the circle that's in the center of this place. Different runes. It looks like the kind of the address for wherever they're going, where she's taking you. She kind of puts the final one down and says the arcane words to enact the spell, and everyone make a dexterity saving throw.
I do kind of sketch
Give
what
me
she's
an intelligence
kind
check
of drawing.
to see if you can remember.
And I was going to ask, you said runes, and you hadn't said that before? Can I read them?
Yeah, they look like. So you've seen these before.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of an arcane script that studious mages use.
Well, I didn't.
It's different from the runes that you use. These are much more common. These are kind of like magical. These are magical letters.
Is there so if it says kind of an address, is there a return address that I can make out?
Yeah, so there's that on this one. It looks like this is a teleportation circle, as well as a means to go to another place. So,
okay.
Ball?
With my calligrapher proficiency, since I'm drawing it.
No, this is to. Oh, you just want to write it down.
Just want to sketch it real quick.
Gotcha. Easy enough. Yeah, you sketch it down.
Okay.
Sorry. No, you're just trying to recall. Just remember.
But I do it really well with the 23.
It looks very good. Yeah. You get the shading just right.
We all made dex saving throws.
Dex saving throws. Yes.
I got 21.
21 save.
22.
22 save.
15.
15 save.
13.
Does not save.
9.
9 does not save.
Oh.
You and me, buddy.
So you take 8 damage if you
I just rested.
did not save, and half as
how
much if you
much?
did.
8.
8. So 8 damage. If you saved, you take half. As a little bubble of force just kind of emits from this teleportation circle and blasts everyone back about 10 feet. 0 feet if you save.
So we don't go anywhere? We're not teleported to the place?
You do not.
Do I feel like like a psionic energy or whatever hit me type of thing?
It seemed like it just an impact, like some sort of force hit you that emanated from this.
I immediately draw and flourish my chucks and then put them under my arm.
Solid. Good choice. And Julia, it just kind of like looking around frantically. It's like, what the hell was that?
Now, Julia, if you had taken us for a ride and you have led us to believe you have abilities that you do not, now is the time to speak freely.
I am the best planar mage on all of Haven. I just need to make sure you know that.
Well, explain to us then what happened here, because I just got slapped in the face with your poorly constructed teleportation circle here.
You know, this is the most perfect teleportation circle. Somebody messed with it. Somebody has messed with and she's looking just angry and furious.
If it is the best, I have been in circles that work before that were certainly a lot less prettier than this one.
Can I just let me? And she starts kind of like just disregarding what you're saying now, and just trying to re-put in all the different sigils in there, all the little signs, and she's just kind of at a flurry, and she goes to kind of mark one of them and isn't able to, because instantly what appears is just a standing suit of armor, and everyone should roll initiative.
Yeah.
Well, I knew we shouldn't have let her keep drawing.
15.
15?
14.
Who was 14? 13. Zeph?
10.
10. And Riff?
19.
19. Strix.
Just like the suit of armor that Duroc beat the shit out of last year. 10.
Yeah, that doesn't bode well for us.
Was there a suit of armor?
Yeah. Remember when we were getting to Merrick?
The Death Knight?
Oh, that was like a snake or something.
Oh, that's his stuff.
Fine. Then there was another guy, and I beat him up.
That's also
fine. It was just a man in a suit of armor.
Sorry, I fought myself in the mirror this morning.
It was a green-skinned lizard milker.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
Almost sounded like I forgot how to do Duroc there.
Everyone can do Duroc.
Well, that is true.
No, you got to do the breathe out first. No. No, it's the. Yeah, Caleb knows.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Caleb's over there fucking doing his paralegal shit and still pulls out the Duroc impression. He's creating Duroc LLC over there.
Everybody knows how to do a Duroc Dragon's Bane. There it is. I don't.
Ready to go?
Give me a sec. I got the initiative set.
All right, we're vamp with Duroc. Here we go.
I don't fancy a green-skinned lizard milker.
There we go. That's where everyone is. Let me get a...
That looks like a bullseye.
Perfect for killing.
Everyone was just kind of around it. We're going to put you in just different places.
The green area is my killing radius.
And she's there. Give me this shit.
Yeah, that's a lot. Okay.
The yellow area is where I have to move to kill you.
Yeah, he got a bird, dude. He got a little owl.
I know, the owl. I was surprised you didn't break out the owl.
He can break up my
Just
bobo.
chilling.
I think there was
All right. So, first up is this animated armor who just looks down at the mage in front of him, who's on the ground trying to write things, and so is going to take 2 attacks on her. Both with advantage because she is prone, basically. First one's going to hit. Oh my god.
Julia's dead.
Julia with I just have to say with advantage he rolled 2 20s. That's 2 crits.
Oh jeez.
So you have to kill her now.
If you want to take a look.
She's dead, dude. She's fucking didgeridoo dead, dog.
We don't know what level she is, though.
Where's Ren? I can cancel it.
And with that, I'm going to say she's unconscious.
That's fucking
She's
crazy.
not dead. She's not dead,
Yeah,
but she is out.
Yeah, that suit of armor earned that, okay?
Oh yeah.
So let's see if we can recruit him to our team, huh?
There
He
we
can
go.
kill high-level wizards.
Wolf, you are up first.
Good. Today is a good day for someone to die. I'm gonna rage.
Mhm.
Rage hard. And what I'm gonna do here? Okay, yeah. Okay, yes. There we go. Okay. I'm going to reckless attack.
Okay.
So I have advantage. And I'm going to take a -5 to my roll.
Oh, you're going big.
Yeah, I'm going. Yeah. Here we go. Fuck my ass.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Invitation taken.
Now you sound like the Mortal Kombat guy.
12?
12 is not going to do it.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, now
it hits the armor and just glances off.
he has advantage on me now. So.
Solid.
Oh, wow. You saw what he did to the last person he had advantage on.
Ball.
Where am I exactly?
You are
One of those tokens.
You are one of those tokens. Oh, does it? I guess I don't know what. Okay. You're right on the bottom left there.
Bottom left. And where is he? Where's the armor?
Armor
Green
is
or
right in the
yellow?
center there.
Okay. Can I move up towards Zephyr and Zephyrus? And I want to take out one of my cards and throw it at him and cast Thorn Whip.
All right.
Gambit.
So you're going to go up to
Very
Zephyrus
Gambit.
and throw it at this animated armor.
Yes, he needs to... I make a melee spell attack, sorry.
Wreck him.
My favorite part of the X-Men cartoon, Gambit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Raging Cajun.
18
Mhm.
I
versus
always
18.
said Van Damme shouldn't.
18 hits.
That would have been dope.
Young Van Damme.
Yeah.
Bloodsport.
Takes 4 piercing damage as the
Kickboxer.
the card explodes into slivers and hits him and pulls him 10 feet closer to me.
Perfect.
Oh,
10 feet
that's
closer. So he's just right up on
Way
you
to
now.
go, man.
Let's see. Perfect.
I love the card chart. The Gambit, my favorite part of the X-Men cartoon. So great.
Scory.
Yeah. So do I? You said it's an animated suit of armor.
Yeah, it doesn't
Or
look like there's
nothing
any
in it.
person inside of this. It looks like it's
Nothing
just
to
armor.
interrogate, essentially.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, I am going to light this up with
A Bobo.
poison spray. Is what I'd like to do.
All right.
It's clearly empty, bro.
So I do that. Well, maybe I can melt away this armor piece by piece. You know?
But you're not using acid.
Oh, that's right. It's poison.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what are you poisoning?
I was like, okay.
He's like, let's crank up the carbon monoxide, bitches.
So, con saving throw.
Con saving throw?
Yeah. Please.
Ooh, yeah, that's going to be a 20.
Okay.
Actually, he failed.
So that makes it.
Mhm.
And then just as a free action, I'm just going to pull down my mask.
Perfect.
Get
And yes, and this
scary.
was poison spray you tried to attack him with. I'll say that the poison kind of gets on him, doesn't affect him at all. Looks like there's nothing here to be poisoned.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Now. Yeah.
That's when you go, whoops, mask.
And I just back into the bush.
Let's get you. Yeah, get right there. 2 score 8. Zeph, you're up next.
Quit watching your nanny cam.
Yeah. All right. I guess I'm gonna cast Hex on his old Bobo.
All right.
I cast Hex. Shit, I'm sorry. Does he make a save on that?
No, I think he's just hexed.
Oh, he is.
So he's hexed.
Greatest spell ever. And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast his Bobo.
All right. And so he's right next to you.
Oh.
Which will, with a ranged attack, will give you disadvantage on the attacks because it's hard to make a ranged attack in melee range.
Actually, that actually brings up a good point. Does Thorny Whip or whatever... Like, if I move, is he going to get a reaction on me to, like, beat my Bobo?
Looks like he's able to attack in his range.
Hex is a bonus.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to use my disengage action to and move away.
Okay.
To
Nightcrawler?
Yeah.
So yeah, you've got your movement now that doesn't provoke opportunity attacks.
I will move opposite Wolf.
Opposite Wolf.
Probably, like, yeah, just that square that's perfect. Good.
Okay. So they hunker down right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's hexed.
And he's hexed. Riff, you're up. Chuck's out.
Oh, Chucks are out. So obviously going to attack the nearest bozo to me. So like there's the suit of armor, and then what's the green one?
That's Julia.
That's the wizard.
Who's on the ground there.
Okay, I'm going to kill Julia.
Perfect. You walk over a corpse, slit her throat.
With the end of my chucks. Am I within attack range of the suit of armor?
You can get right up behind, and then you're actually flanking with ball, so you can get advantage on the attack.
Nice. Okay, so I'm going to do my chucks attack, and then use my bonus action to like do something cool with my chucks. Then like do like a cool like kick move. Double tens. Jesus fuck.
Yes?
Let's see.
That's my child.
So 15 and 13.
15 and 13 do not hit.
Then I stand there swinging my chucks and kicking the air.
Yeah, so I mean the chucks kind of like hit in certain places and just kind of pass through just underneath the helmet where there's like no body inside. Since this is kind of like an animated armor, you're not sure like where to hit this thing.
Gotcha.
It's a new kind of foe for you.
Hello, Chucker, That's what the suit says.
That's Super Shredder from underneath the fucking pier.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
And now it's going to be the armor's turn, I believe, unless I have skipped anyone. Everyone's taking a turn at this point?
Yes.
What about Willem and Strick?
Yeah, and
Well, I don't
change.
think they're part of
Oh, Strix!
I guess change to go after me.
Chain. And at this point, Chain just tries to stay out of trouble. Yeah.
Hopefully Willem does too.
Level 3, please.
Yeah, we gotta get that level 3.
You gotta get that level 20.
Dude.
Yeah.
My character's level 20, like, basically doesn't even exist on the plane. Like, just walks in shadows.
Yeah.
It's so fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, he's like a flight warden.
All right. Strix
Flight
is
marshal.
going
Air
to run over here and hide behind a log. Willem's going to come up onto the animated armor and is going to go ahead and use the aid action, so somebody can take advantage on a strike against them.
Damn, he's
and that
bold.
gets used up.
All right, cool.
But he kind of has picked up a stick from nearby and is just kind of using it to defend if he gets attacked.
It's like the hobbits.
So the armor is up. Riff, you
them.
came up behind, did nothing to it, so it's gonna go. It's going after you, Ball. Does not have advantage, so it's just gonna do straight attack, which is gonna hit 22 versus AC, and 9 versus AC.
Not the second one.
No, it's Ball.
Ball's getting hit.
Oh, sorry.
And you take 4 bludgeoning damage as it just slams into you with its fist.
Still conscious.
Perfect. That's good. That's good. Wolf.
What about me? What happened to me?
Nothing happened.
He
to you.
didn't attack you.
You were attacking it from behind it, but since you didn't hit it, it isn't really paying attention to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna come up on it. And I have advantage because I'm flanking.
Yeah. Well, you have advantage from Willem using
Right.
the aid action.
Okay, cool. So, and then I'm gonna take a -5 to my attack roll.
Mm-hmm. Worked out well last time.
Yeah, shut up. $11?
11 does not hit.
I know. All right. That's
you-
it.
Perfect. You come up and just hit the thing, but it glances off this armor. This armor is well made. Ball, you're up.
Oh, could you hit these guys? And I kind of wind up my fist and take a swing at him.
Nice.
I shout, my chucks aren't making a dent either.
22.
22 hits.
Nice.
Yay!
Yeah, Milo, get the
9.
ball rolling.
9 damage. So yeah, you put a big dent into this guy's armor.
Nice.
Scoring.
Chain, anything?
So while he's distracted from the hit from Mr. Ball, I'm going to try to lunge and tackle his legs and take him down, grapple him.
Yeah. Give me a athletics contest. Athletic check. Ooh.
Non-natural 20.
Yeah, that's going to do it. You have this thing grappled.
Awesome.
Its
So
speed is 0.
so now I believe. So I've got him restrained now as my grappler thing.
Gotcha. That's right. That's
And
right.
Now there's advantage on attacks against the creature I grapple.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so it's going to have disadvantage on its attacks, and all attacks against it, no matter what, are going to have advantage.
All right, I yell.
Very nice.
Now.
So yeah, you kind of just like you come in and pivot one leg onto it and just kind of hold its arm up, and it just can't move in in one direction.
Nice.
It is not doing well. Zeph.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Witch Bolt on this Bobo,
All right.
and I have advantage.
You have advantage.
Oh, I get to roll both my
Did
colors.
you just miss everything I
I
just did?
stopped listening to look up Witch Bolt.
Witch bolt?
Yeah, the Witch Sandwich Bolt.
Oh, that one.
Bologna sandwich. 18.
18 hits. Just hits.
Nice. So I do 1d12 plus 1d6 necrotic. Can I roll both those at the same time?
Oh yeah. And that's just from the hex there, right?
Yeah.
That d6. Yeah, that's very nice.
I will just reroll. 3 lightning damage and 1 necrotic damage.
For the audience at home, Rhett has a rolling tray, and he plays it like it's craps in fucking Vegas, and like shoots his
Or
dice
beer
in
pong.
from like 2 feet. Or beer pong, totally.
What was the total again?
So it was 4 total, but it was 3 lightning and 1 necrotic.
Oh, is that right? That's
Yeah,
rough.
It sucked, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
But is it not resistant to any of that, so So it takes the full damage off of
Take
that.
the old Bobo blaster bolt.
And unless you got anything else, Riff is up next.
Oh gosh. Okay. So after seeing how my my chucks bounced off of it and my foot didn't quite make it, I'm gonna try the same move again. So for the chucks, I've got a 15.
15's a miss.
Cool. And so then for my martial strike, I have...
Wait, you have advantage.
Oh, you do have advantage on the attack.
Both of those are for your chucks.
Okay, then I have a 24, 23 for
Hits.
chucks.
Perfect. Okay, do the do some chucks damage.
So 6 chucks damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my bonus attack to give him a little kick in like the back of his the back of the knee joint, hoping that it'll like kind of like go down a little bit, making it easier for my pals.
And you have advantage on this as well. Because you see Scory's just kind of like holding him in place, so making him easier to hit.
You rolled the same thing twice on that dice. That was really impressive.
Doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit. So yeah, you're just kicking this thing.
I just whip the kick.
Yeah. Oh, it connects. It's just you're not able to get the leverage.
I'm so small.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It connects, but it's on Scory's hand. Where he's got.
All right. After your turn, Riff, you hear thump, and another one of these knights shows up. One of these animated armor shows
I'm so
up.
excited.
And then another thump, and you see where this thing here. You see also in this teleportation circle a floating skull that is on fire.
No.
Oh, fuck you, really?
Yeah. They don't take any actions. They just got here.
I think we can kill that, can we? At level 3? 2?
Hey, you don't know what this thing is.
I play D&D.
Am I using that specific thing? You don't know. Don't.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I know. Sorry. I do that to Bentley all the time. I'm
Yeah.
like, no, I know what that is.
Yeah.
And this
No.
has been your Meta Minute. We need a theme song for that. Like, would we Meta Minute in the middle of the episode?
Just get some guitar shredding.
All right.
Can you pull that from the audio? Use
And
that.
that's why it was quiet, because I was like, I need an out. Fucking Rhett Shredmouth Weissenfels over here.
He does both the guitar and the drums.
Strix uses a rock and tries to hit the animated armor, and it misses and just goes over all of you.
And hits the skull and kills it.
Exactly. It's real easy. Willem's up next, and he's going to do the same thing. Use the 8 action, and actually, he's going to kind of come up and harry the skull a little bit, and use the 8 action on the skull, the floating skull. It is the armor's turn. He's being held, and it is not good for him. So he's going to try and escape that grapple. So athletics check.
Good luck.
All the confidence gone.
Wait, where is he?
Yum, horn.
16.
Wait, do I get an advantage since I...
It's not on the skill check. No.
Dang. 11.
11. So he escapes from the grapple.
Oh, man.
That's its action, though. It then tries to move? No, not really. Yeah.
If
I'll
it wants
hit it.
to take a bite out of all of our
Yeah,
machetes
no,
and
that's
blades
what it's
and-
able to do, and it's just going to hunker down right there. Wolf, you're up.
Wait,
Did
I haven't gone.
Oh,
Right? Because Wolf's above me. I rolled the lowest initiative.
Oh, then it's you.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you were right before Riff, and you did the Witch Bolt.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was
Okay.
waiting patiently.
Yeah,
I thought
don't
Riff
take
rolled
my
higher
turn.
than me, but...
Okay, I'm gonna reckless attack again.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this again. Let's see if I hit. And
Destroy
you know
him.
what? Yeah, I will take a -5 as well.
Sure.
Yeah, may as well. You're in for a penny.
Nope.
Who did you give guidance to?
That's my turn.
It doesn't.
Yeah,
is it
it's
just
already-
one time?
So never mind.
All right, yeah. You hit this thing, and it's just glancing off. Every time you try and hit it, it just there's something a bit magical about this armor, and it deflects your blows.
We need you to start hitting.
My God is not smiling upon me.
Ball.
Damn it, Thrax hit! And power fisted up.
Mm-hmm.
I still have advantage with
with riff.
Worth the riff.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That's not a natural 20. It was for a moment, and then I hit my card,
But the card-
and it rolled over.
Does he get a reroll?
It's flat.
It's fine. Yeah.
No, it's what was that? 12.
12, and that was with advantage.
Yep.
That does not hit.
No.
Stupid card.
They're supposed to be helpful. Scory, you're up next.
Oh boy.
Punch him in the bobo.
So we've got a problem.
No. I can flee at any time.
In score.
Oh.
Was that the flaming skull?
That's what they said when they came out.
Yeah.
Alert.
Alert. What's great is that no one else hears that.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, now back to the Freddie
Yeah.
Freddie Prinze Jr. of our podcast.
Yeah. So Scory recalls the rune reading and regrets it. The part specifically that says no positive action can be taken, or whatever it was.
I'm the only one that's done shit.
Yeah, but this isn't good. So I'm just gonna take out my machete and I'm gonna whack at the.
Oh no, you're recalling your own.
Machete.
That was yours. The
But
one I
you
pulled
were
for you.
acting on it.
I'm because I'm stuck with you.
Oh.
So I'm gonna swing my machete at the one that's closest to me. That
Okay.
Do I get advantage since it's
If you want to kind of flank around to the backside, you'll be getting advantage with Wolf.
How was I not already in that position?
In this position, so on the other side of you is Willem. Willem isn't really in combat. He's not a fighter. He's not causing any sort of danger to this thing.
Mhm.
So you're not flanking. He's just kind of trying to help out as best he can. He's not a fighter.
But I guess if I was close enough to grapple this dude, that's close enough to
To be flanking to get the advantage, you have to be
Right.
on opposite sides.
Okay, I see. Okay, well then I do that.
Yeah. So yeah, you get on the other. Yeah. For kind of yeah.
Okay.
That's what you got.
That would be 15.
15 is going to be a miss.
I feel like I should have a bonus action or something. Can I have one?
At level
Yeah.
2.
Bonus action to.
Chop its head off? No?
I mean, you can imagine it, and
Okay.
hopefully next turn
Scory
that
closes
happens.
his eyes and he imagines chopping.
Just
this
breathes
guy's
in a little
head
bit.
off.
Thinks about chopping the head
This
off.
sucks.
Zeph, you're up next.
I should have said it. Okay, so recalling my prophecy that said no positive actions can be taken, I say, well, perhaps, because lightning is actually ionized. So anyway, witch bolt. So I just use my action to deal 12d. We got there, guys.
I mean, ions tend to be negatively charged.
Well, I think you can take a negatively charged molecule and make it positive and still make it an ion. I could be wrong.
Science
but
battle.
I have no idea, to be honest. I just know that the leads on lightning are ionized, but I don't even know what that means. So
Cool.
I'm going to just use my action to continue witch
To
bolt,
continue witch bolt. Yep, absolutely.
and he'll also take 1d6 necrotic as well. for
Perfect,
hex.
This is witch bolt. This is how that one goes.
Yes, 11 lightning damage
Hey.
and 3 necrotic damage.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's exactly enough to kill it.
Ah!
That is exactly enough to kill it. So yeah, What do you do?
Yeah, so I'm back there, and I was kind of maintaining my witch bolt through my pipe,
Mhm.
and you see me send out an even larger flow of lightning, and just pumping it up. And then as the lightning hits the suit of armor, you see this like blackness sort of just like ooze out from the joints because that's the hex, baby.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Boom. And then like in a movie, the lightning starts shooting out of its helmet holes and stuff. And then he just explodes.
Sick.
Nice. And yeah, each piece of the armor just was
That's
animated
the
and
hex,
connected, and now they all just fall clink, 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 clink onto the ground in a heap.
Yeah. And I say, how's that for a positive?
No, that's the wrong character.
Wrong one.
Oh yeah. And as much as I want that episode title, fucking talking shit that you got to do it, Southern Gentleman. Come on now.
Say the same thing Durak would, but in Zephyrus.
but just in
No. Zephyrus would say something like, next time you should mind your manners.
Yeah, but what was
there we
Durak
go.
going to say?
I don't know. The glory of Durak is that I just talk before I have it fully thought out.
You just start the car and wait to hit the brakes?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Oh, man. That was gorgeous.
Anyway.
Riff, you are up. The animated armor right in front of you just falls into pieces. Behind you, another armor, another creature similar, and also a flaming skull floats in the air.
Okay, so I immediately say, obviously, you weren't too hard. And then I turn around to the other suit of armor, and I go to attack it.
Perfect.
Advantage, no.
I'm not seeing any way you have advantage on this one.
That is like the fourth time
Neat.
we rolled that number.
Yeah? You know what happens.
Got a 9 and I got a crit fail. So let's. So you know, Macho Man not happy about any of this at all.
So yeah, the chucks go through, and again, you with your halfling feet just kick at it, and nothing bends.
Dude, I suck.
Its turn is up, and it turns to you, trying to kick at it.
Yes.
Kind of looks down at you, and
Bring
is
it
going
on!
to make 2 attacks.
Get that Bobo bonus.
You do get to re-roll that one.
Oh.
Did it re-roll the 1?
You re-roll.
No,
Because
that's
a halfling.
metagame bullshit. I didn't fucking remember it in my character.
of
You
his
guy can't tell me.
halfling luck.
Yep, because of my
gotcha,
halfling
gotcha.
mind.
Is it specifically 1s?
Yep.
Yeah, crit fails.
Crit fails.
gotcha.
But I didn't think of it. So we're on to you.
Yep. So the first one's going to be an 11 versus AC, and the second is 19.
Second one.
Second one hits, dealing 5 bludgeoning damage to you. As it just comes down and just smacks you, kind of into the dirt as you try and get back up.
Get that old Bobo bonus. Not where I want it.
Yeah, at first when you were telling me no, I thought that you were just telling me not to shit talk the suit of armor. I didn't realize I was out of character. I was like, what?
You were in character.
Yeah, wrong character.
You were in that pocket dimension that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, exactly.
That I've been seeing in my.
All right. The skull
No.
looks around with its 2 kind of flaming eyes, looks around everything, looks down in front of it, and sees the Julia, and its eyes glow red, and a fire ray shoots out of it,
And heals her. This is her
hitting
pet.
her. And she takes a death save. She fails a death save.
Oh, God.
oh boy.
That's its turn.
Time to blow that thing up.
Another rock flies through the air, missing everything. Willem is going to kind of come up and around over here and does the same thing, aids any attacks against the flaming skull. That armor's dead. Wolf.
Okay, let's. I want to move to be flanking with this.
Yep, so you can flank with Riff if you get kind of right there.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Cool. So, and I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna take a -5. It's got to work once.
It's a 5% chance to crit.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what he's telling you is that you can't hit with a -5.
Nat 20.
Now
we're talking.
That's all you needed.
That's
all
all
you
it,
needed
Alex.
right there.
Suck it, Alex.
So do I automatically double my damage?
So you take full damage, and then any dice you would roll that, and you add that on.
Oh, so it's then
does it a little
12
bit
plus
different.
another
Yeah.
whatever I roll.
Yeah.
And then
So
plus
it's as if the first roll was maximized, or whatever the full damage was, and then you get the extra crit damage.
Okay. Oh. Ooh. So he takes 31 damage.
31 damage.
It was worth it, I tell you.
Yeah, it was
It was
pretty
worth
good.
it.
Yeah, you
Pretty
you
dope.
you smack this thing with your axe and cleave into its torso, and it's just like just shards, just this really sharp cut edge, and it's trying to move in a weird way. This thing is looking rough.
Good.
Ball, you are up.
Do I know if I can thorn whip the skull and bring it to the position in front of me or not?
The skull, you think you could? Yeah, you've got the room.
Okay. I'll go ahead and do that, and I have
All right.
advantage.
and you have
against-
advantage. Willem is aiding you in this.
I got 19 plus 5, so 24.
24. That's gonna hit.
What a
Roll
roll.
him with 6 piercing damage.
6 piercing damage.
Great roll, bud.
And the kind of shards just come out, grab a hold of it, and just kind of curve back in, pulling it right next to you, and actually between you and Riff.
Right where I like it.
Scory.
Yeah.
It's also in front of you. There's a flaming skull right in front of you.
Great. Thanks. So I have a question about fog cloud. Is it says a 20-foot radius?
Mm-hmm.
Am I able to cast it at a weaker, so it's not as big?
No, it's got to be
Can
the
I
20
contain
foot.
it?
Yeah, it's gonna be. It's
What,
gonna
you
be.
want to
that
do like
big.
a drive-by toot? And just
He just wants to encase the skull in it. He's like a 4-foot radius on the skull.
So
Yeah, that's kind of the plus and minus to the spell is you create a large zone of fog.
okay, can you give me an idea? So each of those squares is what, 5?
5 feet. Yeah.
Oof. Is there a way to encapsulate?
Is there a way to beat your rules?
Yeah. Is there a way to encapsulate Julia in it and not anybody else?
I mean, you could get Julia, but then it would also get Willem.
What if I did Julia and the other armor?
I think you're still gonna get Willem with that, or Wolf or Zephyrus.
I mean, it's not like that
Or
does anything
Riff.
bad. It
I mean,
just
it's-
obscures vision. Willem can move out of that. He rolls with me, dude. He knows what fog
Is-
cloud is.
It's her.
Oh, sorry.
Gosh.
But yeah, if you create a fog zone, you could cover Julia and you could cover Willem.
Yeah.
And he's being careful about it.
Where am I? Can you point me out?
Yeah, you are just above this guy here. Just the flaming
That's
skull.
me up top.
Yep.
Okay. I will go ahead and cast. Well, you just brought it to us. Do you want to keep it with us?
I don't want it to be next to Julia and
Okay.
everybody.
In that case, I'm going to cast Thunderwave and downward.
Mm-hmm.
So that way I'm not hitting my friends.
Yeah, the first one just hits the skull, and then the rest of it kind
It
of
just
goes
blasts out.
off.
Yeah.
because it's kind of like right head level with you.
Yeah. So that's what I want to do.
All right, Thunderwave.
Is it a con or what is it?
I'm not sure.
Let's find out together. Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
Crap.
Actually has advantage on this. I don't think it's going to work though. 11.
It does not.
Okay.
We're all surprised by that one.
Yeah.
Okay. So
They
nice.
swing both ways, baby.
So stupid.
Nice. Okay. 13 damage.
13 damage.
And it's pushed 10 feet away from me, so I direct it down away from us and Julia.
Yeah.
And towards whoever that is in the bottom left corner. Sorry.
Chain. Yeah, so yeah, it goes just straight away from you about 15 feet,
Yeah.
getting it right about there.
And you heard 13 damage, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you see, kind of like a big chunk of it near where the eye socket is just blown off.
Good. Take that, you
Let me see.
stupid.
Okay. Next up in the order is Zeph.
I would like to use some of my movement speed to move further away, just straight backwards from that guy. I guess, yeah. Although I want to stay within range, I don't know, for Chaos Bolt.
Okay.
So many bolts.
Which is actually 120 feet. So
Oh, there you go.
fine.
You can be.
So, I'll make a ranged attack.
And with Hex, did you want to move Hex?
Can I do that?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think it lasts for an hour. You can move it after.
put it on the
things die.
skull.
On the skull.
And I better re-roll this just in case, because I wasn't aware of that. I'm just kidding. I failed that roll. Made me sad.
What's happening?
Are
you cheating? You missed? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you cast a Chaos Bolt, misses past this thing.
I wanted it bad, too.
yeah.
At least it wasn't a crit
advantage.
fail.
Yeah. But it's still Hex, so. Riff.
All right.
You're flanking with the animated armor. And fighting a
I'm
werewolf.
going to attack it with my chucks.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then bonus action kick it in the back of the leg.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you did last time.
I'm going to try to do damage this time.
Gotcha.
Oh, I completely forgot something.
Yes, you have advantage.
Okay.
I could have killed it in my turn.
Yeah.
I want you to look at both of these. I haven't touched them. They're both what? Well, so they're both natural 20s.
They're both crits?
Yeah, they're both crits.
Gotcha. Crits on both of them.
Crits on both of them.
Yeah, so yeah, your
kick
check
and my
attack
bonus
and your
action.
kick attack.
Oh, I'm
Like
so
you
sad.
said you're going to do damage this turn. So
Finally.
yeah.
So I get to do double damage with stuff.
Full damage and then another damage dice.
Yeah, so whatever your chucks do normally, you maximize that first dice and then you roll the second dice.
Okay, so So 12 chuck damage.
12 chuck damage.
And then Kiki damage.
Kiki's chuck delivery service.
Full on that as well. So 12 chuck damage and then 7 kick in the back of the leg damage. So I finally come in and go, I had enough of this. Just flipping chucks.
Oh, yeah.
And
You're
then
the only one that can see how fast they're going.
And then just whack him in his upper thigh.
Mm-hmm.
Actually make contact. And then as soon as I whack him, I spin the other way. As I grab my chucks and then turn around and back kick him into the back of his leg, so hopefully his knee goes bent.
Mm-hmm. And so yeah,
maybe he's prone. I don't know.
You connect with the first one and it kind of chops off that leg, which falls off to the side. You then kick it, and it's the top part of it falls past you, and the lower part of it falls in front of you.
Aha! I love the
and
shadows.
It is dead.
Nice.
Woo!
Done and done.
No. The first one is better.
All right. Did you want to move anywhere?
No, I'm too exhilarated.
All right. All right. It is the skull's turn. It's going to look around. And, you guys can do this. It's going to go ahead and cast a spell. And it's going to cast Magic Missile at a high level. And each of you take 1d4 plus 1 damage.
Do we have to roll our own damage?
You roll your own damage.
That's
I'm
a slap
making
in
you
the
do
face.
it.
That's particularly deviant.
If
Yeah.
I roll 4, I'm unconscious.
Ooh, very nice.
No.
What is it?
Exhilarating.
1d4 what?
1d4 plus 1.
Nice.
Luckily,
2.
2. Yeah.
Nice.
I take 3.
and then you see it just go right over to where Julia is.
Oh, that's crazy. I rolled a 0. That's weird.
Oh, interesting.
I took 0 damage. Oh, I guess.
Plus 0. It's
Well, you gotta, it's how the dice rolls.
I mean, the D4 rolled a -1.
Yeah.
-1 plus 1 is 0.
Yeah.
Seems pretty easy.
Wolf, you're up.
Oh, cool.
Destroy this flaming
am I,
skull.
Am I actually flanking him now?
Yeah. It came right up to Julia. That happened to be where you're flanking with it.
Oh, okay, cool.
It looks like it has a kind of singular directive, a singular focus. And
Okay.
it is that mage.
Well, then I'm gonna take a -5.
Of course. This thing seems easier to hit.
Okay. Okay. 15.
15 hits.
Yes.
I mean, the crit damage was nicer, but okay.
Shut up.
Just critted again.
All right, so that's gonna be it's gonna be 18 damage.
18.
I mean, the crit damage is still nice.
Yeah, and I forgot that my feat, whenever I crit or drop something to 0, I get to make another attack, and I forgot to do that last time.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Real dummy over here.
Well, it let Riff double crit on it
Yeah,
as well. So.
that's true. You got that old double.
All right.
No quit.
So yeah, you slam into this thing, and you kind of chop off half of its head. One of its eyes is gone, but it is still floating there on fire.
Oh, man.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Ball.
Ow. Jane, why didn't you get it? Ow. Come here. Can I throw another card?
Beep.
19.
19 hits.
Yeah.
2 piercing damage, and I pull it over.
2?
2 whole damage.
2? Yeah, the shards kind of like, encapsulate it and just pull it right towards you, and it is just face to face with you, and just like its teeth are falling out, and the flame on half of it's like gone, and you see half of its skull is also gone. Scory.
So where did it get pulled to?
Right in front of you.
Again?
Yeah. This thing's bouncing around.
I'm going to Thunderwave again.
Oh my god, I love it.
Wait. No, I'm going to Poison Spray instead.
Love it.
Yeah, so I do that.
Okay.
Wait, they're both con saves, aren't they?
Daunted by the fact that his suit of armor didn't take poison spray.
Maybe the flaming
Now-
skull will.
Now
They're both con
Scory.
saves, aren't they? Poison Spray and Thunderwave.
Yeah.
So
Well, is there a reason why you don't want to do a con save?
yeah, because you said it had pretty good con.
Oh, no, this one doesn't.
Okay. Well, I'm going to do Thunderwave anyway.
Okay.
Oh, it's because it had advantage.
It had advantage on.
Yeah.
It has advantage on spell saving throws.
Okay, so yeah. I'm
Which
still
one?
going to do it because it'll still take half. So
Okay. And Thunderwave?
Yeah.
Perfect. Because it can't be poisoned. It succeeds 20 plus. Or, sorry, not 20 plus. It's a 21.
so it doesn't move and it takes 4 damage.
Obliterated. You cast Thunderwave and it just dust.
All right.
Woo! And that's what we're going to call it for tonight's episode. I have been your DM for tonight, Alex. To my right, I have...
Dash is Thrakis Wolfsbane.
Bentley Michaels is Riff.
Red as Zephyrus.
Caleb Ascori.
Milo is ball.
Thank you guys for joining us around our proverbial podcast table. Go ahead and grab your swords and keep on adventuring.
Follow us across all platforms with Chaotic Amateurs. Please subscribe, rate, and review our show on your podcast app of choice to help us climb the charts and find new adventurers. Or become a patron on Patreon to help our heroes continue their quest. Thank you for listening to Chaotic Amateurs.